Hi, welcome to English 101 online freshman comp, 16-week semester. Thank you for being here. English 101 is our first semester of transfer level English. As such, it transfers all around the country to many colleges and universities. So it's a really important class. And for some of you, it may be the only college level English composition class that you ever take. I know that's not true. Some of you may well take 205 later. But for a lot of students, it's a one and done. English 101, 3 units, goodbye. So it's very important that you learn what you need to know. This is really a skill building class, not a knowledge-based class, right? This is about learning to write and to read in what we call a critical fashion. By critical, we don't mean fault finding, but we do mean engaged. We do mean thinking about what you're reading, thinking about what you're writing in a way that goes beyond just surface or superficial understanding. Now, this is the online class, and as such, it's a little different from what happens in a classroom. First of all, this is a distance ed class, which means you work on your own time, but it does not mean your own deadlines. Every assignment I give has deadlines. Now, I know how this works sometimes. People look at Canvas, and they look at their Canvas app on their phone, and they may just look at the deadline and not pay attention to the instructions until they get really, really close to that deadline. Don't do that. That's a great way to fail the class. When assignments are given, please look at them, read through the instructions carefully, notice what needs to be done, and plan your time accordingly. Don't just wait to the last minute before you actually get started. Because some of our assignments take a little bit more time than just 1 or 2 hours to complete, especially when we write our essays. So how should you get started? Well, there is an introductory module that I would like you to access first. On the left side of your screen is a list. One of the words on the side of the screen is module. Click on that, and you will see our first or introductory module. This is where the syllabus is, out-of-class essay guidelines, MLA format sheet, and you'll also see the first day writing assignment, which is due, not on the first day, but second day. Just a small, low stress, getting to know you kind of activity. But you need to read the syllabus. You need to watch the video that goes with it. So that's what I recommend you do first. Watch the video, and then you can download the copy of the syllabus for yourself. You can print it out if you wish, or just simply use the electronic version. Same thing with the out-of-class essay guidelines sheet. Watch the video, then download and print out, if you like, the out-of-class essay guidelines. And then MLA format. One of the things I'm asking you on the first day of writing assignment is how familiar are you with MLA? And if you're not very familiar, you're going to need to work maybe a little harder than those students who are familiar. However, this the MLA format sheet gives you some of the basics right from the start. So again, watch the video, download the sheet, print it out if you wish. As I've already mentioned, there's a first day writing assignment. It is a low point, low stress assignment. Hard to get anything wrong except to not do it. And we also begin with our discussion thread. Our first discussion thread starts this very first week. We will have discussion threads every week of the semester. Please get started with that. Again, there is a discussion video, a short little video where I talk about how to succeed in doing your discussions. Please watch that before doing your first discussion thread. The first discussion thread is due Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. So don't procrastinate. One other thing. In this class, our textbook is called Monsters. Monsters is the theme of the course. This first discussion thread asks you to consider your relationship with monsters, fictional or literal. Monsters is an opportunity for us to examine all kinds of things. You might say, monsters don't exist. Why are we even looking at them? Well, they're all over the place if you look. If you pay attention to the word monster, you hear it used again and again and again. That person is a monster, right? That was a monstrous thing to do. I'm a monster. He's a monster. She's a monster. They're monsters. You hear this all the time. So we're going to examine monsters. Cultural, social, psychological. Look at their role in literature, art, all over the place. Monsters is an opportunity to basically engage in the human experience. It's another way in, and I hope you enjoy the ride.